Okay, let's see where we continue this game. Last time we went through the marsh cave. And we got the crown, if I recall correctly. Yeah, we got the crown. And no healing potions. Good start. So let's go shopping. The crown we need because the Prince of the Elf Kingdom, which is where we are right now, is sick. He's been sleeping for a number of years. I can't really remember how much. Let's just buy healing potions for a while. And the Elven King has promised to resurrect him or awake him if we bring him the crown. Or rather, that's the in-game explanation. Because I didn't actually go to the Elf King in the first place. Because I know where I had to go. So we just got the crown from the super annoying marsh cave, which is full of poisonous enemies. And now our wonderful party consisting of Hats the monk, Sammy the thief, Koma the white mage, and Seaben, or Kben, the black mage. Did we rest at an inn? We did. That means we can now go to the Elf King to give him the crown. And he would be where? Down and around and then north. Okay. Let's go. Ah, wolves. We are way too powerful for you now, wolves. I was really looking forward to today, to get back into this game. I missed it. Because of my technical problems, we had to skip last Thursday. And on Sunday I stuck with, just to not disturb things any further, I stuck with Dark Souls 3 Miracles Only. So we haven't played this in like 2 weeks. Which is a shame, because this game is a wonderful, like, chill little experience. Even with 6 wolves immediately jumping us in the next best forest. Oh, I missed this music. The music is the best part about this game. At least in my opinion. The music is... this is the first game in the series, and the music is so good right off the bat. And we're starting the missing trend already, I see. Hey, Business Vulture, good to see you. Oh. Headshot, just immediately got a fistful of ogre. That didn't sound right at all. If I recall correctly, Sammy is like 1 level behind. Yeah, because she died in the marsh cave. 2000 XP. That is somewhat annoying. Wait. Ah, right, you can just go around. Big ol' thunderstorm last night. I heard that, or rather I read that Lobos's house was struck by lightning and the whole electricity is basically gone. which really suck to hear. So I hope it's everything's all right where you are. Was the same storm? Yeah, I figured. That's just an incredible misfortune. I never was in a house that was struck by lightning, but I was like 3 houses over from one. And that scared the living shit out of me. I can't imagine what it's like to be inside of the house while it's happening. It must be terrifying. Me too. When I was younger, I used to, every time there was a thunderstorm, I used to snuggle up with our dog because he was also afraid of lightning storms. So we would basically hide in my room until everything was over. And I'm not handling them much better 20 years later. Thankfully, there haven't been any, or one has been here this year. But as summer progresses, there will be more thunderstorms around where I live too. Oh, please don't hit me. I can't afford to be hit. I'm so squishy. Okay. This is the castle of the Elf King. Oops. To go in here. We're supposed to bring the crown to him. Let's heal up first. Ah, there he is. Look how beautiful he is with his green lips and hair. Or maybe that's a mustache. I hope it's a mustache. Ha ha ha! I am Astos, king of the dark elves. I have Matoya's crystal, and you shall give me that crown now. I love random, or not random, but I love capitalization of like keywords. It gives you a fun way to read it. Let's just fuck him up. Lightning? I know that's... Oh, 1 damage. That's not good. Yeah, he's like the first enemy that has an insta-kill attack. Which is the rub. Which I already dislike that rub is an insta-death. But he doesn't have much health, so I hope that I'm just killing him before he can rub any of us. No! Headshot lost intelligence. God damn it. He's very high defense, it seems like. But I think this should be it? No. He can't have that much more health. I don't think why he would fast himself. That only gives you more physical attacks. And Rob is an insta-kill, so... Okay, there he goes. Nice. Ooh. Did we get the crystal? We got the crystal. A ball made of crystal. So I think in the original version it is like a glass eye. Because I thought it was like a crystal ball, like a witch's or fortune teller's crystal ball. Because we're going to give that to the witch, and she can't see without that. But apparently it's supposed to be like a glass eye, and that's the reason why she can't see without it, because it's literally her eye. And of course Montoya is all the way at the other end of the world. At least for us right now. But I think level and party-wise, we are in a pretty good shape. Where the fuck are we? I think I went too far. Nope. Right on track. Actually, you can cast a heal. Why not? We're already almost back in town. I don't even know where my day went. I basically got up, didn't do jack shit, and then it was time for the stream. Which is... I don't have a lot of those days anymore, I should say, but sometimes they happen, and it's somewhat scary. When you look at the clock and you're like, oh shit, it's like 7 PM already, and I haven't done anything. Stop resisting death! Oh, nice. So now this game should pick up the pace. Because the biggest hurdle in the beginning is the marsh cave. And grinding to have everything to just be able to survive that dungeon. And get the crown. And when you get past that point, the progression is way better. Maybe we will grind a little bit later on in a different famous grinding spot, the Hallway of Giants. But I'm not sure. And if we do, it won't be for long. Oh, fuck this. Yeah, exactly, Business Vulture. I exactly know how you feel. When I worked from home the last, like, 2.5 months, it was the same for me. Let's see, we have... Let's see if we buy some more magic. I have my handy sheet of magic spells that I want to have open. So level 2 is not here. So he has every level 3 spells and no level 4 spells. And he is missing Hold. And also no level 4 spell. You know what? Let's buy our first level 4 spell. One of the most important spells in the game. If I can find the level 4 black magic shop. There it is. I want to learn fast. Which today would probably be called something like haste. Basically, it means that you attack more often. And it will increase the damage, especially from heads, by a lot. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, crit from me. Nice. There's our ship. Matoya is almost directly north from us. So let's go. Let's go there. I think that we will do a good chunk of progress today. Because, as I said, the next part of the game is also pretty much straightforward. Although there's a little bit of annoying back and forth right now with from Alfheim to Matoya, back to Alfheim, back to the city next to Matoya. But it was 1987. There were no books about game design back then. I think I also didn't buy any all the level 1 spells. Yeah, he's missing Fog. Koma's missing Fog. Oh, 30 gold to sleep. That's so nice. That's something that always super weird to me in like JRPGs. Is that every single town must have a completely... Lady, please, I'm just trying to leave. Excuse me. she's door blocking me. And now left, right, or up, thank you. Like every city in a JRPG world has like completely different... They all use the same currency, but they have like wildly different economic power. Because in one town, it cost 30 gold to rest the night at an inn. And then 3 towns over, it cost 100 gold. And then later on, it cost like 300 gold. Basically, the last city you go to in every JRPG is the economic powerhouse of the world it's in. Or they just have rapid inflation. I don't think we even went to Matoya. That's a very good reason. They're like monopolizing their trade. I always thought the idea of a town management game or like city sim game where you run a typical JRPG town was a very cool idea. Where you only start with like 2 buildings, the equipment shop and the inn, because those are the 2 buildings that are always in every town. Like in Grandia 2, in every single town, on the left side from the entrance is the equipment store, on the right side is the inn. And then your job or your quest is to build a flourishing city that is economically almost entirely dependent on adventurers and like RPG parties coming into your town, staying at your inn, buying your equipment and your magic and your items. And to draw them in, you have to have like dungeons nearby. Or you can write out quests so that you draw in adventurers to buy the shit from them. And also you could probably have different... Hello, Simi. Tell us bis push. Oh, push, select B push B select, a magic spell. Oh, it's the map. And you could start at different points. Like maybe you're an early game town. You only have problems with imps, but you only give out like iron and leather equipment. Or maybe you're an end game town and you focus more towards magic items and artifacts, but you only draw in like very experienced parties, and there aren't a lot of them because some adventurers die. Crystallis, some old NES RPG game. I haven't heard of it. Maybe I should check it out. I've been fine, Simi. Thanks for asking. There was just basically the time went completely out the window today, and I don't know where. So this is Matoya. Hello, Matoya. The prince needs herb? I'll trade the most powerful herb to get my crystal back. Oh, I can't see. Do you have anything else for me? You have no more business here. Go. Okay, thank you. Jesus. Also, she has just the right amount of skulls. Yeah, that's basically what happened to me, Business Vulture, today. When I'm cooking, I often turn on the radio, and there's a particular show that I often listen to or that I know about, which is like an evening info/news broadcasting, and it's at 6 p.m. And when I made lunch today, I turned on the radio just to have something to listen to, and then that show started, and I was like, "There's no way it's 8 p.m. already, 6 p.m. already." But lo and behold, it was 6 p.m. I was very shocked about that. Okay, now that we got the herb, we can awaken the elf prince. Wait. Oh, right. Just compare them. Hey, Coma, don't hate on the elves. They had enough problems. Their prince has been sleeping for 5 years. They don't have like a functioning system of governance. Every frickin' town in this game has tons of problems. And we are the only one who can solve those problems. That's why they're stupid. Stupid sleepy elves. Let's just rest at this inn because it's so cheap. Oh, thanks for the host, Coma. Let's see. So I still have to go. I have to go back to Alfheim, and I know that I have to return to the city that I just was at immediately after that. Where's the harbor? There it is. That's like the worst werewolf or like wear something spell curse in the entire world. Being a sleepy elf in the morning, but coffee makes you human. I bet there are like 4 animes with that premise. Oops, I wanted to go into the castle. Astos put the prince to sleep. Please save him. Enemy elf, yeah. Oh, look how peaceful he is. Zzz. Oh, this herb will release the prince from Astos' curse. Look, he's waking. Is he though? Is this a dream? Are you the Light Warriors? Is this for real? So, as legend says, I give you the mystic key! Nice. Nothing here. I feel fine now, thank you, and goodbye. So we got the mystic key. Get the fuck out of my way. Which is something that we can use in a multitude of places, and by that I mean 4. To get some loot. And the first is Astos' castle. So this is some backtracking. Oh, geists. Let's harm them. And fire you. Oh, animal. So, I thought you meant anime. God damn it. Stop paralyzing me. Let's just fire you. So we can use the Mystic Key in Astos' castle for some extra loot. We can use it in Corneria Castle. Maybe it's just 3 places, I don't remember. And we could use it in the Marsh Cave, but fuck that, I'm not going back there again. I read a little bit more about like challenges that people do in this game. Not because I wanted to do them, but because I was interested. And one thing that popped up the most was one player, one character. And I can't imagine what that has to be like. What a 8-hour grind fest you'd have to do around the first town just to get anywhere with just one character. Extra pointy and rather enormous busty full boobs. Yes, I mean that sounds like a good time for me. Oh, maybe I should have bought the pure spell instead of fast. Simply so I can deal with poison a little bit more efficiently. I'm not sure if that's... I mean, yeah, it is a challenge, but it's basically just a grind fest. Or I have no idea how else you would do it. Get rid of that. And put headshot in front again. Challenge and patience, yeah. Oh wait, we can probably go around. Oh, we have to go all around. Okay. Nope. This is something that happens sometimes in this game. You have to find your way. Oh, there's a... You can go around here. There are no, walls that you can just straight up go through, like in later games. But some things that are, weirdly hidden. And if I recall correctly, these chests are guarded. Yeah. Oh, monster strike first. God damn it. Oh, and they paralyzed Coma, who's the most important person against undead. Quick shot. They actually know how to deal with group fights, yeah. Stop hitting me! Ah, yeah, harm 2. Oh, actually... The range of these spells is so weird. Let's use a cure on me. Or not. Oh, nice Coma. I really like that boss. A Falchion. Can Sammy use that? 1924. $21.29. Very nice. A power staff. And an iron gauntlet. Oh, did he use his explosion on you? When he just falls to the ground after he's almost dead? I think everyone has been caught by surprise by that. I even died to it. Fork turd. I even died to it after. Can Sammy even use this? Nope. I even died to it after I knew it was going to happen simply by standing too close to it. That was fun. Can I use this? I can. I don't know what it does though. I should sell a lot of gear actually. Let's first kill the creeps. And use sleep. Why not? Amber saves lives, true. There's always this, like, insta-heal item that really shouldn't be slept on. In Dark Souls 3, it's Ember. In 2, it's human effigies. Do human effigies heal you? I don't think human effigies heal you. They just give you your max HP back. In Dark Souls 1, it's humanity. Which is insanely good because you can use it over and over again. And embers you can only use once per life. I need to replay Dark Souls 2. I've been putting it off by way too long. Yeah, exactly. Pork Souls 2. The best one. Actually, not the best one. Yeah. I mean, it's so easy to make fun of Dark Souls 2. It still is a good game. I just think that it pales in comparison to 1 or 3, or even Demon Souls, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, I mean, I played it several times over. Oh, it's not repetitive at all, Cindy. It's wonderful. But I see why it's not for everyone. I had the most fun with Dark Souls 3 PvP, actually. With the Grave Tender battles. I forgot what they are called. But a lot of people say that Dark Souls 2 PvP is the best in this series, and I can't disagree with that because I'm not a PvP player. No, I don't love Dark Souls 2 at all. But I really want to go back and just see how it stacks up, because it has been quite a while since I played it myself. And I don't like bashing things. With no real memory of how they are. Oh, Dark Souls has a lot more to offer than just that. It has a very rich lore, very good world building. Yeah, exactly. What you're describing is Monster Hunter. I should play Monster Hunter again. Because I love running around killing exaggerated bosses. That's like one of my favorite things to do in video games. That's also one of the reasons why I want to replay Darksiders. Because it's also basically running around killing exaggerated bosses. I never intended streaming Monster Hunter World, you mean? Because, at least for a while, I usually play that game with others. I haven't played it on my own for a while. At least, actually, you know what? Let's just run. I'm not in the mood for creeps. Until when I'm through with the main story, then I will probably stream like a few hunts. Because that's when I, like I did with World, when I play on my own. Just grinding gear and fighting bosses on my own. Funnily enough, there was a game called Monster Hunter Online. And it was Chinese only, if I recall. It was like a Monster Hunter MMO. Please don't kill me. I'm just so close to the town. And it was supposed to be pretty good, but it shut down a few years ago. Okay, what's with level 2 spells? You are missing Invisible. Alright, no, here's level 3. You are missing Hold. Let's buy Hold. I would like to stream some Monster Hunter games. Especially like for you. But then I'd need a capture card and things like that. I don't really have the money for right now. So right now I'm just sticking with games that I can easily either they're PC games or I can easily emulate them. Oh, I really want pizza too. I pronounced that very German. Pizza. I haven't had pizza in so long, simply because I don't have an oven. Right. Going back to Canaria. Oh, now I also remember where there's another place where we can use the Mystic Key. In the very first dungeon of the game. Where we fought Garland. Of course you're still a thief. And you will remain a thief until we get the class upgrade, which will be... I don't think we get to that today. And now you just got a level up. Oh, that's a very nice level up. Like 30 hit points. That probably means... Oh yeah, Sammy can definitely go and get back in front. It's also the way cooler sprite on the overworld. Looks way better than the freaking muscle shirt monk. But we will get the class change as soon as possible. Simply because it just makes such a big difference. Especially for Semi, for the thief, and also for the mages. Especially for the black mage, because there is a spell that I want to get as fast as possible. Which is warp. That allows you to teleport out of dungeons. But only the like upgraded version of the black mage can use it. I'm getting a lot of critical hits with this wand of power. A cap. Oh, we all have a cap, and Coma even has two. Oh, I didn't sell gear. I knew I've forgotten something. Damn it. I mean, this is the first dungeon of the game, so there's no reason to be impressed by one-shotting the enemies. A heal, okay. A cabin, that's nice. Sadly, it's named, I think Black Wizard. Who is, funnily enough, not here tonight. We are up to getting all the treasures that the Mystic Key allows us to get. Almost all the treasures. And one of them is mandatory for our progression. And then we unlock the next part of this game. Maybe he is. He's probably more realistically training to be better at his upcoming exam. Because that will be in around... I don't know, actually. A few weeks. Those gargoyles do a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm sure it will work out for him. difficult part was the like written exams. A were sword. Oh, that was terrible. Let's use heal spells instead. Now all these weapons that have like special names, like the were sword and the dragon sword and the ogre sword, that are supposed to do more damage to the specific enemy type they refer to, none of them work in this version. But they are still like normal weapons to use, and they have normal stats. And maybe they are better. 21, 31. Oh, she can't even use it. Okay. Soft. Oh, god damn it! I forgot about that. So in this game, they didn't have the technology yet. Technology. To make traps. I think I told this the last time. To make like traps by putting monsters in chests that attack you when you open the chest. Instead, they basically put a guaranteed encounter in front of the chests. And they don't disappear. They don't disappear once you do them. So if by some accident, and they are in normally very or somewhat difficult encounters. So if by some accident you just step off the floor tile and go back on it, you're back in the same fight. And I don't think you can run from these. Ah, spider. Yeah, you could farm there. But most of the time it's very deep in some dungeon where you don't really want to farm extra difficult encounters. Yeah, there's another one. More gargoyles. Let's use lightning too. Let's see what that does. They grow the money and experience point crop, which is my favorite one. Oh, shrooms, yeah, that's basically the same thing anyway. These gargoyles don't even give... I think maybe the rune sword can be used by Semi. These gargoyles don't even give a lot of experience points for the trouble that they do. Okay, so let's see. Falchion is 2131. And the rune sword is 2436. That's nice. God damn it, bones. I mean, I think the first association when you hear the word shrooms is not like portobello mushrooms. It's basically always the drug. My stubby little legs are too short to run. I always love these 8-bit animations. Where it's basically like two frames. Two different pictures. Strung together. That's all you need. Okay, let's finally sell some things. Not rune, not iron, and not power. Because I don't think it tells you what you have equipped. Yeah. Let's clear this out. Alright, he doesn't need... Whoops. He doesn't need any weapon anymore. So all of this can go. Oh, not the rune sword. I almost sold the rune sword. God damn it. Oh, that's worth 3,000. That's very nice. Hey Jim, what value do you want to give to the power staff? I don't know. That? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Iron, everything from heads, and 1 cap. Yeah, it's the power staff. It gives power, apparently. Now let's see if I sold the cap that Koma was wearing. No, okay. Ah, such a nice and clean inventory. Now let's buy a shit ton of heal potions. Because I used all of them. Yeah, this will take a while. Yeah, it's like the classic I don't know what else to do password. Every time I play this game, I always think this exact point is where this game shows its age the most. In Final Fantasy III, you can just buy healing potions in stacks of 10. But not here. Okay, I don't want any more. How many do we have? 32. Nah, we don't buy 10s. 10s are not worth it. We either buy houses or maybe a cabin. Let's save. Yeah, exactly. You can just do it on your own. It's basically a clicker game before clicker games existed. Well, let's see. There are like 2 to 3 buildings we can open with the mystic key in here, and I think this is them. This treasure room is locked with a mystical key. A saber, don't need that. A silver dagger, an iron rod, an iron shield, iron armor, don't know that, and TNT! I bet you guys didn't expect that to be in there. Be careful. Good advice. Very good advice. Don't play with TNT boys. Or girls. Or anyone. Let's see, actually. It's 15:13. So I have way more hits with a knife than with the power rod. But less damage. It's the power rod, the damage of the power rod is so insane. Let's keep using that. The price. I think I'm missing something. Right, Sammy can't use shields, so none of us can use shields. Use that key! Inside what you find will be quite helpful. That sentence was weirdly constructed. Oh, I guess that was it. But we got the TNT, that's the most important part. Yeah. That could be a sentence from like a D&D porn. Iron shield and iron armor is what I want to sell. I think we will go through. We will revive the Earth Orb. Which is basically, if you guys forgot, and I mean, it's not really been explained very well. These 4 gray circles in the top left, those are the orbs, the elemental orbs that once were shining with elemental power, and they've gone gray and dull. And our main quest in this game, that hasn't come into play in like 12 hours, well, it's less, in like 6 hours of gameplay, is to revive these orbs. So that is now really what we are going to do. We're going to where the Earth Orb will be made shiny again. It's just a little step in between. There should be like a harbor around here. Ooh. Very nice. Oh, level up for Coma. Nice. All right, Coma's our highest level, highest experienced party member because the others died so much. Just like in real life. Also, are you guys ready? God damn it. I was doing like a thing. Wolves, I don't have time for you. Okay. This should be it. Oh yeah, 60 damage. We're now getting into the territory where headshot with a fast buff will wreck pretty much anything. And there's the level up for headshot. Are you guys ready for dwarves? Hooray! Did you meet Smith, our blacksmith? With the crystal, even the blind can see. Astor stole it from Matoya. So normally you're like supposed to really go around the world more and explore to get hints like these. But since this is so far off any place you're supposed to go at that point, this clue just is in a weird place, progression-wise. Me too, Coma. They are digging a hole, as you will soon see. For the Light Warriors, I will make a truly legendary sword. However, my supply of adamant is exhausted. I wonder if we can do something about that. The earth is rotting slowly from the west. I'd really like some MMOs that harken back to older MMO roles. Like that have support classes. That sound? Narek is digging a canal. The O bracelet? Oh, that's... Oh, that's the graphic they use for the bracelet. I thought it was an O bracelet. Can protect you like armor. Narek is digging the canal. I'm not that much into Star Trek. I'm looking for the floater. I bet with it I could float anything. Which I don't know why you would want that. Dwarves can see in the dark. How good for you. Hooray! It's just a guy sitting in his house on a stool, shouting hooray at everyone who comes into the door. If I didn't have that much of a problem with like Blizzard's policies and how they worked on the last couple of years on their games, I would have gone back maybe to World of Warcraft Classic, because PvE-wise, that is still one of the best games I've played. I enjoy the raids, I enjoy the dungeons. Oh my god, look at all the shit we're getting. And a house. We're just plundering everything from these poor dwarves. Oh, which one's better? 2436. 2536. Final Fantasy XIV is still underpayment. I played that actually quite a lot. But every time I get into that, I get into it for like a month, and then I'm just not really... I really dislike that there are no skill trees in that game. And also the dungeons are okay, but they are not on the level that I loved from World of Warcraft Classic. Or actually Star Wars: The Old Republic, which would be something that I would also get back into because the games, the dungeons are fantastic and the classes are fun. Can I use... Nope. Probably also not silver. Nope. Okay, everything armor-wise, that was totally worthless. Is this Nerik? Oh, wonderful. Nice work, yes. Yes. Indeed, this TNT is just what I need to finish my canal. Now excuse me while I get to work. And he teleported away with my fucking TNT. So these dwarves aren't so much digging holes as they are blowing a fucking canal into the world. I don't know if I would... I mean, I'm not playing World of Warcraft Classic, so I don't care about which kind of progression they would use as a basis, but I think that vanilla was the best version of the game. I also really enjoyed Burning Crusade, and I somewhat enjoyed Wrath of the Lich King, but Wrath of the Lich King is when I stopped playing. I really liked Star Wars: The Old Republic. It was just one of those games, and it was shocking to me at the time. When the game went free to play, it was like a switch was hit. The community changed like from one day to the next. It was insane to me. Like before that, and that is one of the advantages of an MMO that you have to pay for and invest money in, is that the community becomes somewhat exclusive. So when the Old Republic became free to play, just the tone in the world share changed instantly. And that is basically when I stopped playing. Also, there were some bugs and performance issues that came with the first expansion, so I then didn't get to see a lot of it. But I really enjoyed the dungeons, I really enjoyed the class system, and the story is great. Still is. My favorite World of Warcraft content is still Classic. My favorite raid of all time is Blackrock Spire. Not Blackrock Spire. Blackrock Spire is the dungeon, but you know, the raid, the Blackrock raid. With the Farian at the end. Blackwing Lair, yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, I still have a preference status. I played it for like basically from release till it got free to play. So this is Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. This is... I forgot what this town is called. I think it's Melmond. Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. And as you can see here, this is not just a whole lot of weed that they're growing. The earth is rotting. Yeah, if the orb of earth begins to shine again, the earth shall revive. Pass through the Titan's tunnel and then south to find Sarda, the sage. In the northern world, there once was a prosperous civilization, but now it is in ruins. I mean, your house is in ruins too. I am Jim. My home is the dwarf village, but I'm here investigating. They say the ancient people used the stone to make their ship float. Oh, I really have to think about that, Koma. I actually would be up for it. But I'm not sure how much time I have right now to put in an MMO. But I will think about it, because I really enjoyed that game. This town was invaded by the vampire. The clinic was destroyed and the town was cursed. Oh, the clinic was destroyed, right. So, alright, I totally forgot about this. So if a character of mine dies, I have to go all the way back to a previous city, because I can't revive anyone here. The Titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems. He loves rubies. Everybody knows me. What? You've never heard of Dr. Un? Weird flex, but okay. I've actually never played Divinity, so I can't say anything about that business, Vulture. I will, Koma, definitely. I think about that over the weekend. I also have to check. Oops, I didn't even read it. How to reinstall that game. And what, like, payment methods or what you get if you play for free. I have to read up on that. And if my characters are still there. The vampire of the Earth Cave is stealing the power of the Earth. We need your help. And who the fuck are you? The Earth Cave is on the peninsula southwest of this town. Let's check the equipment. Steel. Okay, copper bracelets. I think everyone can use a copper bracelet. Steel. This is just insanely expensive, and also I don't think anyone can use it. The silver bracelet. I think that's very good. But it's also so expensive. Oh, Semi can't take anymore. Because of the silver armor. Right. We got a lot of stuff from the dwarves. No. Let's buy 1 copper. Because I just want to see if anyone can use it. Okay, Sammy can't. That means that we probably can as well. Okay, so that was totally worth it. Rune and silver is what I'll say. Sell. I actually have a good amount of money, so maybe I could buy some of the bracelets. There's nothing in here for me. I don't think, at least. I don't think a longsword is... If Semi could even use a longsword, I don't think it would be better than a dragon sword for now. How expensive are the spells? 8,000. Fuck me. Oh, but heal 2 is amazing. Because in combat it's bugged. But in a good way. In combat, heal 2 heals as much as heal 3. Also, I probably need life. And here I have Fire 3. Warp I can't actually learn yet, so that's no problem. Fire 3 is also really good. Actually, I will get Fire 3 and Life. Can I even use level 5 spells yet? I can't even use level 5 spells yet. Never mind. I'm buying them. I didn't look for it. Okay, let's save. I think that mods can add a whole nother level of complexity to a lot of games. And I think that especially like an isometric RPG, like Divinity, would profit from like rebalancing mods, more classes, different like skill trees. Even if I don't know the game, I think that sounds like a cool idea. Okay, we now have to get to the Earth Cave. Yeah. You could say I only use my own mods. Now we have to go to the Earth Cave. Are those frickin' saber-tooth tigers? Ow! That actually hurts a lot. What kind of mod is it, Business Vulture? I haven't played Fallout 4 in a long time. I should also get back into that. Actually, I want to replay. There are so many series where I want to replay all the games. Fallout is one of them. It makes skeletons... Oh! It makes skeletons lootable. Right, you can't loot skeletons. Oh, nice. I did. Are you fucking kidding me? I got 2 max HP. I got 2 max HP off of that level up. God damn it. It's an extra source of bones and miscellaneous loot. I think that's kind of a cool idea. I really liked Fallout 4. For the longest time, I liked Fallout 4 more than New Vegas. And on some level, I still agree with that. On some level, because I recently replayed New Vegas. On some level, I disagree with that statement nowadays. But I still really dislike New Vegas's world. I think Fallout New Vegas has the weakest world out of all the 3D Fallouts. Then again, I recently started playing New Vegas DLCs for the first time, and those are amazing. Every single one of them. Let's use a cabin and save. Because there is another farming spot in here. Also some cool music. That we will use off a little bit. Oh, cobras. Oh, I bet they poison as well. That's pretty cool. Business watcher. Holy shit, that did 81 damage. Oh my god. Actually, let's change that around. Wait, now I'm confused. No, this is right. Those cobras do a lot of damage. One problem I had with the world of Fallout New Vegas was that this whole like gambling, big city, big sinful city vibe was also in Fallout 2, and Fallout 2 just did it way better. I love how bone-centric your mods are. It's like, well, if I change all the skeletons around, I better change the name of this item that's clearly not a tibia. It sounds very pedantic in the best possible way. I totally support that. Oh yeah. Even though right now I'd have to check what a tibia is. I know what a femur is. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Sammy, where did it go? Just kidding. Let's cure up a little bit. Especially me. Oh, god damn it. Oh! Hi. Right. This is where elementals start popping up. Especially in front of chests. That guy will probably do a lot of damage. Yep, 111. Holy shit. Okay, fire is good against Earth, apparently. Ow! Dead. Killed by Earth. Oh my god. Well, it's always us who are dead. But I need this. Yeah, that's a lot of money. It's actually not that much money. Okay, let's leave. No. Just no. I didn't even get to go to the grinding spot yet. Even though it's just right around the corner. Oh no, I like to be the tank. It's my favorite role. Even though my main character in that game was very atypical for me. Was a saboteur. An Imperial saboteur. Which is like a melee stealth, backstabby kind of character. It can be a healer as well, yeah, but I didn't play it as a healer. Alright, I just said it when we were in town. There's no freaking clinic there. God damn it. God damn it. Just let me leave. Please. Oh my god. Actually, even though I can't revive anyone here, let's go sleep at the inn. Just so that these two survive the trip to the nearest clinic. Where is it actually? I could go to Canaria. That is also pretty cheap. I mean, for a clinic. Please stop paralyzing. On the ship, we basically just turned our backs to them and waited till they left us alone. Yeah, it's always headshot in Yokoma. You are like the MVPs of staying alive. That's why you're ahead in levels too. Yeah, of course you're always dead. You're the tank. That's the reason that you die. Oh, it cost 40 per person here. This is so cheap. I shall always come here to resurrect people. Actually, maybe because of the level difference, headshot is tankier. He has 9 more hit points. 6 and 52. And 10 and 58. Okay, yeah. He's definitely tankier. I just hate this overworld sprite so much. In all my noses, I only have 1, even though it's pretty big. In school, I got bullied for my big nose. Basically, all 13 years of my school life. And then shortly before graduation, we had like different polls. About our about like our group of students. And one of the questions was, who has the most iconic nose? And I was like, yes, after 13 years of being bullied for my nose, I'm at least going to get the most iconic nose award. But I didn't even get that. Because there was one dude who didn't have, god damn it, who didn't have like, I don't even know what it's called in English. This structure. It's not a bone, but it's hard as a bone. So he could basically take his nose and flop it all the way over here because there was no hard structure in his nose to keep him from doing that. Yeah, the bridge, exactly. I was like, damn it, 13 years of being bullied, and now there comes a dude with no bridge in his nose, and he's snagging my rightful award from me. I was a weird kid. Okay, now let's go to the what is called the hallway of giants. To farm up a little bit, because those cobras hurt. I'm still weird, but in a good way. Yeah, you could say that. Oh, it's a Groger! Is that like a Grunkle from Gravity Falls? My goal for today is to make the Earth Orb shine again. Because Fire Orb will, which is the next one after that, will be relatively quick. And then we can get our airship. Which will make things tremendously easier. And also makes it possible for us to get the class change. Am I even going the right way? Yeah, okay. I like my nose too, Sammy. Thank you. When you're a kid and you get bullied because of something like that, that really gets ingrained into your mind. But years later, it's like, oh no, fuck those guys. Love yourself. I don't really care for this spider business. It would be nice if someone of us could run. Thank you. Okay. Now this here is the hallway of giants. It's basically, you can see the path below us. This just goes in a circle. There's nothing else there. No treasure, nothing. Just a circle. And from like 3 or 4 more steps on every tile, there's a guaranteed encounter. I don't know if it's a bug, or maybe that was viable as level design back then. And this is also a pretty good farming spot. Actually, you hit that guy, you hit that guy. And I'll do fire 2. And it's called the Hallway of Giants because there are ogres that can show up, and I think giants can show up. And giants is a very difficult enemy type that gives a lot of XP for this point in the game. Also, there are like ogres who cast spells, and I don't know if they can show up here. Yeah, the Groger is Hulk. Sadly, the worst movie in the MCU. I don't think they have 2 heads in this game. They stole a lot from D&D, but that I don't think they were able to portray that in a sprite. Yeah, there are giants. Okay. And 2 iguanas. And giants hit like a truck, but also give a lot of experience. Oh, 106 damage or 32 damage. Oh, why didn't he die? Come on. Oh, he didn't die. That's bad news, Brian. But now he died. Oh, wow. Oh, no, he didn't die. What the fuck? I think I completely botched my damage calculation, like, in my head. When I played this game for the first time, I didn't know about the Hallway of Giants. And I was like 3 or 4 steps in before I realized, okay, there are like definitely difficult encounters on every single tile. And then I just died because I couldn't make it back. But the damage is not as unreasonable as it is on the Peninsula of Power. Oh, and that's just 1 giant. That shouldn't be a problem. Oh, nice crit. Headshot will start doing ridiculous damage now. Yeah, one gives 220 XP. Oh, I'm so far. Oh, actually, Sammy is still level 9, so Sammy is so far behind. Hmm. Let's try sleep. I'm not sure if I can sleep giants. I think I can, but maybe the iguanas? Okay, one iguana. If Koma and I get a level up to be able to use our level 5 spells like Life and Fire 3, that will make a big difference. Ow, please don't hit me. I'm so squishy. Yeah, I should stop dying. I mean, come on, it's not fair. Headshot's last level up gave him 40 HP, and I got 2. Okay, nice. I can probably do one more. Maybe even 2. Depending on the fight. I also have a house. Or like a cabin. I could go outside, heal with a cabin, come back in. The bad thing is that a cabin doesn't replenish your magic points. Only a house does that. Do I have... Okay, let's fast headshot. Nice. It happens before it's his turn. Let's see what difference that does. What difference that makes. Sammy with a very good hit. Sammy's damage is also risen pretty nicely. Okay. Let's use another heal. And I could use... I could use a slow. I don't think giants have a high chance of hitting multiple times, but if they do, slow should put an end to that. If it works. Oh no! The iguana! Lost intelligence, yeah. Oh, that's not what I thought it was going to do. Actually, it's still this and still that. Oh, oh. Oh, no! I was hoping for a dodge. Yeah, and now the ineffective cure. Okay, the giant is gone. Now the bad thing, again, as with last time, is that, that I have to go so far to revive. But it's still worth it, mainly because of the money. Because buying these 5,000 gil bracelets for every character will probably be pretty good. I gave almost 2,000 gil. Also level up for Semi! And one for Coma, who has a lot of HP right now, oh my god. Why am I in front? Oh my god, please no. Let's use the cabin. God damn it. Oh, they don't stun, they do darkness. Then it's not so bad. Well, Coma, you're not dead. So I don't think you have any right to complain. You're just blind, as you can see, or you would be able to see if you weren't blind. Oh my god, why? Yes, please, give me more of the worst possible encounter. Oh, it does mean totally each ally's misery when it's my team. Are you kidding me? Why do they always strike first? This is bullshit. No, thank you. Excuse me, guys, do you know that there are like prowling saber-toothed tigers directly next to your town? Was I there for Baldy? No, I wasn't. Did she shave her head? Oh man, I really would have loved to see that. Man, this shaving one's head thing becoming very popular, I feel like. Let's see. 653. 1760. So yeah, that is totally worth it. And I think everyone can use one of these, right? Yeah. Okay, so that should be our top priority. First off... whoops. I can totally see that. That it wouldn't look weird on her. I mean, this is starting level armor. Of course that's terrible. Yeah, I have enough money for another one. Oh, and I also only need 3. Because Headshot doesn't even wear armor anymore. Because it fucks up his evading. I'm very, when it comes to Bloody Festa, I'm very envious about how good her English sounds. I didn't even know for the longest time that she's not a native speaker. I wish I didn't have as much of an accent as I have. And she's pulling it off really, really well. Or just go straight. But I mean, she also lives in the US, so speaking it every day, the entire day probably helps. And I only really speak English on stream. So I don't get that much practice. I don't think a bald head will fit me, even though it will be my my probably not so distant future, because every man in my family, at least the family side that I resemble the most, every one of those has gone bald. And I'm realizing it. I mean, this is already very thin up here. But when it comes to that, I will shave my head and still have the beard, which is the look that also every male in my family goes for. In fact, my great-grandfather was so prominent for that, like having no hair above this level, but a giant beard. That I don't even know his real name. He was just Grandpa Beard. That's honestly what he was called in my family. I actually said years ago, and I still stand by that. When I'm 100% sure that I will cut off my hair, I will make it into dreads first. And I haven't reached that point yet. I do have locks. I wouldn't call them beautiful because I dislike having locks. I'd rather have smooth hair. But you know that, we've talked about that many times. Like early, oh yeah, right. I completely forgot that Devin Townsend had dreads. It looked super weird on him. That's why he was one of the inspirations for Pickles the drummer of Death Clock. There was an earlier design that resembled Devin Townsend way more, but they changed it. I think for fear of a lawsuit. Oh, I didn't put my party in the right order. I don't think that's how it works, Goma, but it is a theory that anecdotally applies to a lot of people, I agree. Wait, what? No, I want you to attack that guy. Oh no, thank you, Business Vulture. I have enough hair down south. By which I mean everything below this. Not that you get the wrong idea. There's in fact a point. Not that far south. There's a point here where I have a mole on my neck. Abort mission. I have a mole on my neck, and when I started like trimming my beard, that was where I made the like. That's where beard hair becomes chest hair. It's right here on this mole. So till this point is where I trim my beard. It's the difficult decisions in life that really keep you up at night. Let's see. I really want one more. Wait, what happened? Oh, right. Okay. I didn't recognize the armor that I bought for 10,000. But it's right there. It's the silver bracelet. It's just weird that it's... I think it's supposed to be a bracelet, but it replaces the chest armor. So I guess we're naked, but we wear gloves and bracelets. And caps. But I definitely want one more of those for me. Because I mean, Koma has one and he has 1756. And I have 3. So that's a lot of difference when it comes to armor rating. I mean, that's pretty backwards, Business Vulture. I haven't had short hair since I was 15. And I've always been one to really dislike warm weather anyway. So now every summer I'm dying. And while it doesn't get as hot here as it does in Texas, the thing is, most European households, Germans included, don't have ACs in their homes. I've never lived in a home that has an installed AC. And this summer is already looking to get very, very hot, so I will probably die from the heat. Yeah, they take a lot of power. They use a lot of power for something that could be dealt with on a different level. But man, every time I'm in a store where there's an AC, I'm like, oh man, I want one for my home. Okay, let's go for the hallway again. Not you, cobras. Actually, let's run. Cobras scare me. They dealt a lot of damage. That's true. It's difficult going from very hot to very cold. But I just love it when it's... Everything above 18 degrees is too hot for me. I really, really dislike... like, when it goes above 20. Oh, wow! I didn't even look. Headshot just got critted. Good start. Yeah, it's not that much. I probably would. But the thing is, maybe I'd be more okay in Texas. I've never been to Texas. But I've been... I struggle a lot with like a very humid heat. And since I live in northern Germany, where there's a lot of humidity in the air, and also living next to the Baltic Sea, that is really heavy. Oh, I still can't use life. Fuck me then. So I guess we have to go back. God damn it, just because headshot got critted. But I went to Tunisia for a holiday a couple of years back. And while it was very hot there, it was a very dry heat, so it was actually more tolerable for me. Oh, it's very high humidity where you live too? Oh god, no. Plus 100? Is that like 40 degrees Celsius? I have no idea about Fahrenheit. I only have like a slight idea of how much Fahrenheit is Celsius because I watch a lot of cooking videos. It's 38. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be here relatively soon too. Or like more like 35. But still. That's so hot. I just want winter back, man. We only had snow for 1 day this year. But it was at least a whole day. Yeah, that's true. In March. I remember. I remember when we had snow. Oh, nice. I got a level up. Oh yeah, that's when you have to use the little, like the socks, so the dog doesn't burn on the pavement, on the streets. Hey, headshot, yeah. You got critted. Which is really annoying, let me tell you. Because we just went to revive some people, got back, first fight in the hallway of giants, you got critted and just shredded. Dog booties? That's amazing. I don't even have a dog and I want dog booties. Please don't take that out of context. Or do, I'm not your mom. But do you like to go barefoot in the city? Because I did that a couple of times and I regretted almost every single one of those times. I knew some people when I lived in Kiel, when I still went to university, who went barefoot. In freezing weather, the temperature didn't matter. When it was freezing, they came into like university with almost frozen looking toes. It was so weird. And just through Kiel, walking. Barefoot. I wouldn't do that. Well, Headshot, you dislike feet, so you don't trust anyone who doesn't wear shoes. You probably wear shoes in the shower, so you don't have to look at your own feet. Pajama pants, but never shoes. That's one hell of a look. Pajama pants, but no shoes. It's actually kind of cool. Let's see. 1760. 1058. It's because of the silver bracelet. Let's save. How much money do we have? We didn't get enough for another bracelet. That sucks. All this trip just because Headshot got shreked by a giant. Also, my chair moved down again. Oop. Oh, hi. I didn't know what you were talking about at first, and then I remembered that you play Star Trek Online. But actually you're playing Elite Dangerous, okay. Well, it's the same thing. You're flying a spaceship around. I don't know, I haven't played Star Trek Online nor Elite Dangerous. The only Elite I've ever played was the freaking first one. Which I don't think I would go back to. That's too retro even for me. He said while playing an RPG from 3 years before he was born. Oh, nice. At least Headshot immediately got a level up. Oh, fuck no. Excuse me, I said, fuck no to that offer. And the only real thing about the first Elite that I remember is that there was a possibility for a planet or star system, I don't recall, in the game to be called Ars. And that there were complaints about that. Okay, now please don't get immediately one-shot anyone, including me. I still can't use a level 5 spell. I shouldn't have bought the level 5 spells. That was wasted money for now. I thought spell points for that level were right around the corner. Nice. Ow. That fire spell almost did as much damage as the fire 2 before that. The damage numbers in this game, so weird. Oh, nice crit. This is actually a very nice grinding spot compared to the Peninsula of Power, but it's also less effective and it comes later in the game. Get the fork out of ours. Oh, way better. Just this one piece of armor is making this so much more tolerable. Oh. Ooh. I miscalculated. Ow. Help. I haven't actually played Ghost of a Tale yet. I had it on my Steam wishlist for a long time. But I haven't gotten around to it. Ah, classic 1, 2, 3 damage. Not a house. Let's see. Sammy will actually have a level up relatively soon. Being that purely stated his name, you mean a Pokemon? I will remember that game. I really want to get to that. It looked very nice. Ooh, thank you. Every time it says an enemy is hitting me, I'm like cringing. Yeah, I'm basically doing the same thing my pure little black mage body does whenever a giant green fist is coming for the face. I'm like bracing for impact. But when I get one of those silver bracelets as well, which I think we have the money for right now, then things won't be as bad. Actually, you take that one. You heal him, and you fire that one. He must have like 2 HP left or some shit like that. And there she goes. Of course. I actually don't really recall how much HP they have. I'm very bad at distinguishing how far they are from death. And it has cost me at least 2 deaths. No, please don't crit. Okay. How much money do we have? Oh yeah, that's a lot of money. That means we can also... No, I have... Oh, right, level 4 spells. Oh yeah, level 4 spells. I can go to Elfheim and buy like a couple of level 4 spells. Since level 5 spells are not really that useful right now. Oh god, no. Scary ghouls and geists. Spooky, spooky, scary. Please let me leave. Oh my god. No. Please let me leave. Oh my god. Oh my god. Coma's still paralyzed. I'm dying here. I can't even do anything. I'm still paralyzed. Oh my god, he's still paralyzed. There's no way. And immediately paralyzed again. Stop paralyzing me! Oh my god! This is the most annoying way to die. He's still paralyzed. Please just don't get immediately paralyzed again. And immediately paralyzed again. This is insanity. Like, there's no limit of how often you can get paralyzed in a row. They just scratch at him until he's dead. There it is. Okay. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break before we get back into that. And then I will be back in just a second. Okay. I also checked very briefly because I was just too curious about that. Checked about the power rod, if it does anything. And it does jack shit. I mean, it does more damage than a Silver Knight, but it also has way less hit. And it sells for like 6,000. So, fuck it. Goodbye. Think of me. Oh, you don't even have anything for me. Well, I don't need a melee weapon. Actually, the iron rod. I can probably use that. I can't. I crave. I long for Final Fantasy III, where it tells you which character can use what gear. Still, I got my silver bracelet. It is for weaklings, I totally agree. But in that regard, I am a weakling. Let's save in town. Oh, a chance to strike first. Oh, wow. Okay. So ogres are pushovers now. Looks like I'm just like shoulder tackling the enemy. Doesn't even look like a punch. Yeah, it looks like... Give me that. Boink. Oh, he didn't have any health. Hit him! Yeah, 1 damage. There's the level up for headshot again. This is also a very annoying encounter. Simply because apparently the shadows always strike first. I really want to... I know I said I want to... Oops, wrong way. I knew I said I want to revive the Earth Orb. But apparently everything in this game works slower than I think. So now I'm settling for killing the vampire. But that I really want to do today. But first off, I want to grind like a little bit more. Just one more go in the... No. One more go at this hallway. And then we will really continue the dungeon and fight our way to the vampire. Ooh, chance to strike first. That is very nice, actually. $30 damage. Yeah, shoulder tackle him. Wow, the iguanas don't really hold a candle. They're also weird looking. Those are not iguanas, guys. I don't know where Squaresoft developers have seen their first iguana, but that's not it, man. Oh, monster strike first. That's really bad for me, though. Yep, it's really bad for me, though. Let's see what it's this time. 45. 32. And 100 to those guys. Oh, that was a nice crit though. Damage. I mean, it's better than a shoulder tackle. I should really buy like a knife in a different town. Perfect. Now it worked. Punch him! Not you. I love this animation. Maybe I don't even want a weapon. This animation is so great. I thought he would also punch, but no, he does like... It's so cute in all the best ways. I mean, of course it's cute. It's me. I mean, I'm objectively cute, if you ask me. I mean, look at me. My wonderful pointy head. Good old Caban. Thank you, Headshot. I needed that. No, not the iguana. You. Now that's way better. And 37. Fine. Okay, wow. So they have like 250 HP, I guess? And I don't think this is the only place in this entire dungeon where there are giants. And they are on basically every single tile in this hallway. This is why I say I don't know if it's a glitch or if in 1987 that counted as level design. I could imagine both. Actually, we're looking pretty fine. Oh, that's perfect. A few more healing potions. Let's actually see. 322. 1,500 for him. And Headshot and I have to wait a little bit more for our level ups. Especially Headshot's level up should be very, very good. Because he gets so much more damage with every level up. Oh, that's awesome, Sammy. I'm really glad that you made that mask for me. It's been a real lifesaver. Instead of going with like a piece of cloth or like a scarf. Oh wow, that did a surprising amount of damage. Maybe giants are weak to ice. Do I have another? Yeah, I have one more fire too. Now even the beard will fit. Yeah, that's... I mean, if you have a full beard and you wear a face mask, it will always look stupid. That's just something you have to live with. It's something we all have to live with for a while. Everyone has to wear a mask and we all look silly with it. That's okay. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, maybe you look great. I think... No, actually I think everyone I've seen looks silly. Oh, he didn't die. Alright, Sammy attacked him too. I completely forgot about that. By the way, Sammy, I've forgotten. Do you start on the first? Do you start your job on the first? Or is it later down the line? Like 15th of June? You start on the second. Alright, first is a Sunday, right? I actually don't recall. That's a very nice level up. Oh, right. I just recently remembered that. And I completely forgot about it already again. If my coworker hadn't said anything about that Monday being a holiday, I probably would have shown up to work, wondered why there was no one for 8 hours, went back home, went to the grocery store, and then when that is closed, I would have realized it was a holiday. So I'm glad she said something. I mean, that hasn't happened to me, but Headshot once went to work on Good Friday. And I know that was years ago, but it's still funny. He was like, why are all the doors closed? For me, definitely, Coma. I don't recall any holidays. And why are the buses so empty? Yeah. I think I'm gonna go like one more. And then we go back, heal up for real, buy some more spells, refill our healing potions, and then we go for the vampire. What I think is the most funny part of that story, by the way, Headshot, is that you work at the university. A place where usually there are like thousands of people running around. And you have to go past a lot of campus to get to your office. And at no point, apparently, you questioned why there was no one. Until you wanted to go into the building and all the doors were closed. Okay. No gargoyles, I just said I wanted to leave. Okay, yeah, that's true. Normal people at university only start at 10. Not like you physics freaks who want to be there at like 8 AM. No. Not again. Yeah, that's also a point. Well, I had a lot of courses on Friday actually. What the fuck is a hyena? I mean, I know what a hyena is, but I don't know what it is in this game. Let's try sleeping. Nah, Sammy, that's just unnatural. And that's also completely different from my music professor in college, who after the Christmas party, where he drank, I think, 2 bottles of wine by himself, cancelled the course for the next day on the party, at the party, because it was like, I know I'm not going out of bed tomorrow. Please, don't crit me. Actually, you hit that guy, you hit that guy, you hit that guy. I'm looking forward to Sunday to see how I will be doing, because on Saturday night I will have a little bit of a drinking evening with 2 friends, and I have to be fit at 1 PM because that's when our Shadowrun group starts. And also, yeah, for the stream in the evening. So I'm looking forward to that. Do I have something to sell? No. Let's go to the inn then. And I want to go back to Elfheim for some level 4 magic. God damn it. Oh, it's Kizokus. They at least give a good amount of money. These are the weirdest pirates. I mean, it's basically a cross between a Viking and a pirate, but with a Japanese name. Actually, they look like the pirate captain from Asterix. They really look like him. Ah, good old Asp. You will stay annoying the entire game because he can poison. Let's check. Coma has all level 3 but no level 4 spells. And I have all level 3 and I have fast. So oh no, this is level 3. Crisscross with men in tights. Isn't it men in thighs? I don't think that's even the English name of the movie. I think the German translation is like unique in the wordplay. But I could be wrong. I want ice too. Definitely. To buy. Yeah, I can see. Not semi. Coma wants pure. Definitely. Oh, and anti-mute. Just to be safe. Oh, right, yeah, I was completely wrong about that. Okay, time to buy a shit ton of healing potions. And then we go for the vampire. So my setup is actually working relatively fine, and I haven't had any problems since I adopted this solution. The only thing that I can't figure out for the life of me is why my bot doesn't have my name. It doesn't have its usual name. Because it takes its name from... You can change the name on the fly, I knew that. And I was able to do that in the Stream Elements plugin in OBS. Which looks exactly the same as the Ground Control standalone app that I'm using right now. Except that the option for naming your bot is just not there. Which is weird. So now the bot is just called Stream Elements. It's always like the little things that come back and you're like, oh man, why? Why can't it just be easy? That's a classic business vulture. I know that from so many games. One of the worst cases I had was when I played Baldur's Gate 1 Enhanced Edition. And like 9 hours in, I decided that I would rather want to play a mage. So I restarted. Okay, let's also buy a couple of cabins. $66 heals. 1 house, 3 cabins. Yeah, that looks good. Let's save. Oh man. What is CRPGs? I've never heard that term. That abbreviation. Christian RPGs? No, that was just a joke. Oh, classic RPGs, okay. Or classical. I always call them Western RPGs. Or like Western isometric. Fuck you guys. I'm out. I'm not even going to bother with two of them, because they know what they did. Okay. If I recall correctly, right is the correct path to go, but down is like treasure. So let's go for treasure. But not for the fucking cobras. Because those are scary. They still do a shit ton of damage. I mean, they're attacking Headshot, who didn't get the armor upgrade. Yeah, there's something here. Oh, asps. Asps are not bad. Actually, I don't think... Oh shit, I didn't buy pures. So asps are actually very bad. Or could actually be very bad. Kick the asps. I really like snakes. No, those are wasps. Asps are a kind of snake. Yeah. I couldn't tell you if it was like a... Oh, Earth? Yeah, Earth. Fuck. I wouldn't have been able to tell you that it was a viper, but I knew it was a snake. Oh, thank you. Thank you for missing. Headshot should have such high evasion that I hope he doesn't get hit. Arceps. I've never heard that term. A pure? Are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I just complained about not having enough pures. But an earth elemental? That was like the little brother earth elemental that wanted to play with the big boys, and they were like, yeah, you can, got the chest with a pure in it. How would you like that? Ah, oh, Jesus fucking Christ, Coma. That was good though. I totally was on board with that. God damn it. The caterpillar stage over the southern flannel moth. Moth. That sounds very specific. Actually, let's just run. It's not worth the fight. a heal. I'm 100% certain that if I make one step to the right, there will be a fight with an Earth Elemental. So I won't do that. The good thing about them being unable to put the trap fights in the chest and instead made it the space before it means that there are some chests that you can just open from the side and avoid the battle. Sounds lovely, Business Vulture. I really appreciate anything that can cause skin irritation. No, I don't. Hey, Duobeard. Yeah, I let my friends in chat pick their classes, and none of them picked fighter, so it wasn't my choice. I'm fine, thanks for asking. This concludes the insect facts portion of the stream. Thank you for joining me. I mean, I don't need some special caterpillar to give me skin irritation when I told on the last stream that a fucking normal mosquito bite just made my hands swell up for like 3 days. I think it's a cool idea. This is the second time that I played Final Fantasy 1. And the first time I played with a completely different party. So I was actually very excited when no one picked fighter. Even though it has caused some problems early on with us taking way too much damage. Oh, that's great, Duo. I really enjoyed this game too. I told this when I started this. Oh, I have one cast of life now. I told this when I started this playthrough on the stream that I'm from Europe, and the first Final Fantasy game that was released in Europe was Final Fantasy VII. So for the longest time, I didn't really play most Final Fantasy games. Until like 1.5 to 2 years ago, when Lobos Jr., who had like a similar progression with Final Fantasy games as I had, started playing through all of them. And I thought, that is a very cool idea. I won't watch his playthroughs and do that for myself, because I want to experience these games on my own without being spoiled. And I played through 1 through 6 over that course. And when I started streaming like 2 months ago, I was like, you know what, I will just replay. Instead of starting with 7, I will replay through the games before, because I want to experience them again. And I want to have them archived, like on YouTube. So that's why I'm playing through the first Final Fantasies again. And I'm really not looking forward to 2, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm really looking forward to replaying 3. Oh, fucking werewolves. No, that's not worth the hassle. Coral sword. Bat, please. Thank you. Rule number 1, try to open as few chests as possible from the front. Anything that's poisoned, it's not really worth a fight. Also, we did a fair bit of grinding in the hallway of giants. I just love the image of a muscular bull coming out of the shadows and just dual punching headshot in the face before he even has a chance to react. Oh, I got a level up! I got some hit points! Yes! That is the most... That is the happiest I can be in this game. If I get some fucking hit points with a level up. Oh, Koma, I mean, Headshot and I know each other, have known each other for like 10 years now, and he full on knows that. Oh. Interesting. Nope. I want to use that, yeah. Exactly. Oh, that's a nice crit though. Now let's just hope... Actually, let's use just a safety cure. Oh! Yeah, you just got it, Koma. Look how much damage I took from the freaking Earth Elemental. And I didn't even kill it, so... Okay, thank you. As I said before, because I'm playing the... I mean, I am myself, I am the Black Mage. Who is so squishy. Every time I see enemy attacks C-ban, I'm like bracing for impact physically, because I know it will hurt. Okay, that means I have to fight him on the way out too. Oh, and there's... Oh no, that's a bull, okay. Oh, that's a very nice crit. Ah, 90 damage, 17 damage, whatever. Doesn't even matter. Nice, no one can use that. And another. Nice dodge. I really want to save my bigger spells. Oh, for the vampire! No, not the Tekken thing again. Although I really like that. We should play some Tekken again. It's not my favorite fighting game, not by a long shot, but it was fun. It was fun, yeah. He's saving them for me. Yeah. Oh no, right. This is like the... No. This is like the bullshit hallway where the bats don't let you pass. Come on, guys. Come on, you can do it. Come on! Just one more. Actually, just two more. Come on! Yes! I didn't do much more than mashing buttons, Sammy. I don't know jack shit about Tekken. Actually, why not use a fire tool for that? Yeah, the key sound they do. Or sound, I mean, it's just written. Do you have everything, Business Vulture? Five hours later. Are you sure you don't want to switch that? Maybe there's a mod you should use. No, I'm just kidding. Oh no, I'm not one for subtlety. Not today. The thing that's really annoying, if I remember correctly, is that I have to get back out. Oh. Hi. Freaking wizards up in this situation. And as we all know, wizards are notorious good physical attackers who like to target the weak, aka me. I'm so scared when these show up. Mainly because I think the later versions have an insta-kill attack. Like Rub or something like that. But I don't think these have that attack yet. They just hit like a truck and do no spells at all. Freaking wizards. Are you playing a weak character? Because I like being clothed in nothing but a bathrobe, throwing gigantic fireballs at people I don't like. Why are the wizards straight up mind flayers? Because almost every sprite in this game, every enemy sprite in this game is ripped from the first edition Dungeons and Dragons monster manual. Fuck that. Fuck that. I mean, some are shockingly close to the illustrations from the monster manual. Yeah. Let's do this. They're not so bad. I mean, they were basically the end boss of the marsh cave. 2 hits is pretty bad, though. Koma's the one who absolutely cannot die. Oh! Okay. Mission abort. Crits are scary. Just kill him and get out of here. Okay, thank you. Folks, I'm telling ya, birthing is hard and dying is mean. So get yourself a little lovin' in between. That could have really turned for the worse. I never expect crits. I don't know why. I should always expect crits. That gets you in like a negative mind space, but at least you're prepared when the worst happens. Fuck this. I completely forgot that these were a thing. Run! Oh, God. This sucks. I completely forgot that there were cockatrices in here. Because guess what? I'm woefully unprepared for them. I have like one soft. Which is not enough. But we're almost at the vampire. The bad thing is that we have to get back out. I don't think there's a teleport behind the vampire. There's one behind the elemental fiends, so behind Lich in this dungeon. But not behind the vampire. And while I could have bought Warp, actually I can't, but the black mage can't use Warp. Only the black wizard can. So I can't even teleport out. Otherwise, we're looking pretty good, actually. Both spell charges and healing potions. Okay. Do you have something to say? There's like 3 of you in here? No, it's just Hiki. There are like 4 bats in this game who have actual dialogue. And they're at the end of the game. There's a fight there. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's use a fire 2 for that. What's a great quote? The nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition? Of course that is a great quote. Or do you mean what I was saying? That is a poem, but I forgot by whom. It's one of the poets from the Harlem Renaissance, but I forgot what he's called. No, turn around, please. Let's just do it is not a poem. That is true. I mean, it could be. Postmodernism makes anything possible. Oh, no one means my poem. What happened to the... What happened to the door sprite? Where's it? Where's there just a door? Okay. It's vampire time. Look at how menacing he is with his business haircut. Let's check, just to be safe. One more fire shot. Let's go! All living things were born to die. No one can defeat me, the vampire! I almost went into Bela Lugosi territory, and then I was like, nah, I can't really pull it off. Aw, I still don't have the fucking spell slot. More severe thunderstorm. Oh man, I hope you're okay. Wow, okay, that was it, I guess. That was not at all bad. I mean, he did a lot of damage, but he only got to attack once. I think that's the good thing of having a monk in the party. Bosses become like pushovers. And we got the ruby. No. No, you look worse than the freaking vampire. Okay, now we just have to leave. Just have to leave. Who is Ruby and why is she in the box? Now, the thing is, if you imply that this is a woman, this will become problematic because we give the ruby to a giant who wants to eat it. So that is some bad implications you're drawing there. I'd rather have him eat like a precious gem. Fuck me. 95 damage. Oh, 69 damage. Nice. God damn it, no one ran. Please. 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 Oh my god. Okay, now we have to fight. I mean, now it probably would have worked, but still. Well, he didn't do in the movie, Sammy. I don't know what movie you were watching. Oh wow, they were super immune to ice. Maybe that's the wizard part. They are very immune to, or very resistant to spells. Okay, finally. Resistant to spelling. Oh, please. Game, I think you mean chance to run first. Nice. Please! In later games, especially in 3, I think, you can really push NPCs and bats and things like these that are in your way. You can really push them out of your way. But here you basically have to wait. Now where... I think the axis is in the top left, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's the poison. The first time I played through this, I couldn't for the life of me get used to the fact that party members that are poisoned get put in the last slot. And you have to remember it after every single fight, because the party order determines how much people are attacked by enemies. And you really don't want your freaking black mage to be in the first slot. This song is so great. I mean, this song is too. But I really enjoy the dungeon theme. This dungeon's theme. But he has super low HP. Headshot will probably have like 300 HP before I break 200. Also, I'm still shoulder tackling because I didn't buy a knife after selling my power staff. As a pseudo tank, yeah. You get a lot of HP. No, not you again. I distinctly remember last time when you fucked me with 70 paralyses in a row. Come on, guys. But I really love the fact, Headshot, that your class is the only one that gets worse after the class change. You just straight up get worse. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, because this game is full of bugs. Full of bugs. Just like in real life, yeah. But bugs are no reason to not play the original version. Or as close to the original version as I can muster. I have a lot of money now. Time to blow it all on spells that I can't really use yet. I bought Life. I definitely want Hell 2. Because that is bugged in a great way. And also Cure 3. Heal 3 in this game is bugged. Heal 2 in this game is bugged. Because when you use it in combat, it acts as Heal 3. Which is amazing. We got the Coral Sword, right? Which probably should have checked that out a long time ago. 2742. 2742. Coral is cooler than Dragon. Actually, let's check which is worth more money. Both of them are exactly the same. Then let's sell the Dragon Sword. That means I could also buy one of the black spells. Which one do I want? I want Bane. Because I can't yet use Warp. And Slow 2 is bugged, if I remember correctly. Oh no, I want... Wait, did it? I think I fucked it up. Yeah, I fucked it up. Yeah, he doesn't... he doesn't have a weapon, so... he had the Power Rod. Or Power Staff. Which is worth this insane amount of money, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I was like, is there something up with it? And I checked, just like half an hour ago or so. And it was like, no, it's just worth a lot of money, sell it. And I sold it, but I didn't have anything else for him. And in this town, there's no knife for him to use. So now he just doesn't have a weapon for a while. Okay, let's save in the emulator. I will go get Sarda's Rod, which is the next story bit. And after that, that's a good place to cut. I won't do the rest of the Earth Cave today, because it's already like 20 minutes to midnight for my time. We get Sarda's Rod, and then next Thursday, we definitely kill Lich, the first fiend of the elements. And we will probably also kill... what's her name? Kali? The fire fiend? Because I remember that there's basically only one dungeon. Yeah, it's almost midnight for me, Duobeard. I'm from Germany. There's the troll or ogre who wants to eat Ruby.
If you want purse, give me Ruby. Crunch, 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 mmm. It tastes so sweet. Rubies are my favorite.
Goodbye. Why are there so many saber-toothed tigers in these caves? Poor Ruby. Well, now she's gone, and she bought us access to this cave. That's actually one of the reasons that I stream relatively late. So that it's easier for North American viewers to watch me, because it's a more humane time for them. And it's also an okay time for me. I stream from like 8 PM to midnight usually. I didn't buy more healing potions. I just remembered. Because I don't think there's a general store in Melmont. Whoops. I mean, this is not long, but there is a building with treasure in it that I really want to go to. Yeah, I only have 10 health potions. Not pure. There it is. Oh yeah, this is not a problem at all. Let's just do this. Let's not even waste time with that. They were hibernating until you got there. Yeah, that's why I used Fire 2 on them. I mean, I think they would like it warm, but they didn't really appreciate that, I think. And goodbye. You can't get sick of the victory jingle. I refuse to believe that people get sick of that. Oh, a great axe that no one can use. Money. More money. And a silver helmet that I don't think anyone can use. Maybe? Nope. I mean, once we get the class change, Sammy can wear a lot of armor. Because the ninja can wear almost everything. But until then, it's just... basically have to live with what we get. Actually, let's kill them. Why not? Okay, if I don't use fire against most undeads, it's not even worth casting. Let's go get that rod. So basically we are going through to a sage who's just living in the middle of nowhere behind a tunnel with a gem-eating ogre as a guard. To get a magic rod, because behind the vampire there is an evil infused plate on the ground, and we have to smite that with the magic rod so that we can go deeper into the Earth Cave to go to the real source of the Earth's corruption in Melmond, which is the Lich. Okay, cool. Cool pot collection. How nice of you two to give your pots in their own room. Use this rod behind the vampire's room. Hiding deep inside, you will find the cause of the Earth's rot. Okay, thank you for telling everyone what I already said. Okay, now we will just go back to Melmond, sleep, save, and then that's going to be it for the night. How much money do we have? 70... yeah, 7,500. Our party is looking quite nice. We're actually getting through most things relatively consistent. Which was not something we had for the beginning of the game. Especially prior to the Marsh Cave. How much till the next level ups? 4,000 for Semi, 2,000 for Heads. Only 700 for Coma. And almost 2,000 for me. Oh, that's also awesome duo beard. I really like it when people stream like old school and on retro games like this. It's such a very chill experience that I really enjoy. I also do like different other things, of course. Like the other thing that I stream at the moment is a Dark Souls 3 challenge run, which is way more high energy and high adrenaline. But I like it when you have a little bit of both. And this is just such a chill experience for the most part. Not when a freaking wizard comes and wrecks your shit. But still, also a lot of people, especially around my parts, a lot of people are familiar with Final Fantasy and probably have played some of the older entries. But not a lot of people have played like the original version of Final Fantasy 1. A lot of people have played like remakes of this game, but not the original, and I really appreciate that. Some people are just wondering how these games were back then. I mean, this game is 3 years older than me. On the US release date. Yeah, right. It came out in 1990 in the US, I think. I mean, this version has a lot of bugs. It has a lot of bugs. And progression-wise, especially in the beginning, it's not that great. Like, stuff they figured out in later games and later versions of this game. But I really prefer playing the original versions. Or with like 2 and 3 fans translations. Because I don't speak Japanese. But yeah, I think it's a very chill experience. And I hope you will have fun streaming this game. I will make a few quick saves on the emulator. Compared to this game, Gothic 3 was relatively bug-free. I won't go so far. I mean, I haven't played Gothic 3, but I heard bad things about it when it comes to, like, the release date. But yeah. Oh, almost hit my mic. Thank you so much for watching. We made a lot of progress. I really enjoyed what we did today. And I really, really like that people come and watch me play Final Fantasy 1. Because it is so subdued and so chill. And I don't think there's a very large viewer base for Final Fantasy 1. So I appreciate every single one of you. On Sunday, 8 p.m. CET, at Central European Time, we will finish, I promise you that, the Dark Souls 3 Miracles Only run, because there are only 2 bosses left, Midir and Gale. I'm very looking forward to that. And on the next Thursday, we will kill Lich. And probably Kali. But I'm not sure about that. But we will definitely kill Lich and make the Earth Orb shine again. And go one step closer to finally having a freaking airship. Oh my god. Okay. Another panic save because I already forgot that I did it. But I did. Okay. Have a wonderful night, everyone. And see you soon.